Hi again, everybody. It's early morning, September 18th of 2025. I have the ES 4-minute rainbow chart here shown on the screen. I've got price projections up and down from key pivots from the 15th and 16th. And that gives me this set of overlapping high and low support resistance lines. So you can see what happened yesterday here, where for quite a good period we were locked into the trading range between the blue and the green lines. And I'm going to mark that by a rectangle. That was this area here. And we had a couple breakdowns, went to that next lower level. The market will travel between these levels right here where we have the yellow and the blue line, or the cyan line. You see we got good support in that area there. And then when we broke, we went to the orange line. The market's going to usually move in between these levels. And then you can see, then we got into the Fed period with the interest rate cut. And the Fed time, we always get the crazy spike. You can see the high side of the spike was contained by the two yellow lines. The initial push down came right down to the magenta yellow. Got a rally back to the orange line, and then the last big push down temporarily held the red line and then went and exceeded the magenta line with some lost motion right at the end of that volume flurry before things settled back down. And then you can see we bounced off this orange, bounced off this orange, and held at the yellow cyan, spiked to the orange, consolidated, and then the rate cut rally started to commence just after that, where we went, retested that high at the double yellow, came back to the top of the consolidation range, blue and green, broke out above yellow. Generally yellow would then become support. It was temporary support, and then it broke back to the green and blue range again. And then we broke out and moved, and we went right through the two magenta up to the red lines, and that's where we're capped right now. So when we break these levels, like these two magenta line areas, if we break that, that will most of the time, those will flip the market back down and it will retrace to the yellow line area. In this particular case, when we break through, when that retraces back to there, it's about a 90% chance that we'll get a tradable bounce back to the upside off of that magenta line area. So what happens now, if we break through this red line area and start to move higher, then I'll redo the lines off the key pivots of the last day or two.